Hello from Cookbook Divas. This is Carrie, and I'm about to go live on Amazon and show you some interesting books and toys that I have picked up lately. We're kind of in this time between it's still summer, fall isn't here yet. We're not quite ready for back to school, but I've been shopping and I'm a bookaholic, and I have some things I'd love to show you. Keep them in mind for an upcoming birthday of a kiddo, grandkid, niece, or nephew, yourself, or early Christmas shopping. I usually start my Christmas shopping in September, not in August, however, and I like to be done by December 1st. So when all my friends are rushing around in the snow and rain and they're cold and shopping and fighting the crowds in the malls, I'm sitting around leisurely drinking hot cocoa by the fireplace or something stronger, and my feet are up and I'm wrapping presents. Haha. Let's get the chat started over on Amazon. I'm on Amazon.com live Cookbook Divas. If you'd like to come on over and chat, you can also chat on YouTube. Let's shop for books and toys. This is kind of like a show and tell shopping show. If you're watching on Amazon, you'll see the items I'm talking about in the carousel below me or on the side of me. The first thing I wanted to show you is a gift I got myself. It is a plush book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It's a pillow, or you can hug it. I've kept the tag on for now. It's by Punchkins. And I know a lot of people that like Alice in Wonderland, particularly my goth friends. And this is a pillow that you could use on your couch or your bed, or just keep you company in your office, or clutch it while you're watching scary movies. So Punchkins has a whole bunch of other pillow books like this one, including some darker ones. There's a Moby Dick and Edgar Allan Poe, which is on my shopping list. They are $35, and I do feel like it's high enough quality. It's really nice microfiber. It's very distinctive and unusual. I don't usually see something like this. And this is not just screen printed, it's embroidered. I can feel the textures with my hands. I have to keep this out of the reach of my puppy because he is black and sheds fur all the time, and I don't want to have to vacuum this pillow. So this is the Punchkins Alice in Wonderland pillow book. But I have another one to show you too, which might be great if you have a friend that loves Jane Austen, particularly Pride and Prejudice, which is my favorite of Jane Austen's books. It's another book pillow by Punchkins. And if you like purple and you're decorating with purple in your bedroom, I have the pillow for you. It's also embroidered, so I can feel the texture. It's not just printed. Now it's just a decorative pillow. It doesn't open up. And look at the eyes on the back. I think that's Lydia going, I'm going to entrap a man, as Lydia does. So this is Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, Punchkins pillow, and be sure to click through and go see their other items. They have lots of cool pillows too. While we're talking about Jane Austen, I just got this last month. It's Go Ask Austen, Life Lessons from Jane Austen. Has a cute cover and lots of illustrations, and they decided to make diverse characters wearing Regency outfits to be inclusive. This is Mrs. Dashwood, and there's a quote from her and some advice. And you might not just sit there and read through this, but it's a great bathroom book, if I can put it honestly. This is Signs He's a Rake That You and Your Sister Should Avoid. So it's kind of funny. There's humor in here too. Things Only True Friends Understand. Here's Harriet Smith and some quotes about her. Types of acquaintances every circle must have. I really enjoyed reading through this, and it's going to be a great gift book this fall for your nerdy book friend who loves Jane Austen. And the cover is gilt. It's so pretty. I would barely even need to wrap this up. I would just stick a bow on it and call it good. So that's Life Lessons from Jane Austen. It just came out. It's already on sale, 22% off here on Amazon. Let me set that back. I collect little golden books, although I'm not trying to own every one of them. I'm not a completist. But I have a special spot in my heart for Barbie and books about dolls. So this is checking both boxes. This is Barbie, I Am Barbie, a little golden book. It came out in July. And there's like a sentence or two in every page. You could read this to a 3 to 5-year-old, and a 6, 7-year-old should be able to read it to themselves. Not much happens, oops, I just spoiled the ending. Sorry, I think you will survive. So this is the Barbie, I Am Barbie book from Little Golden Books. It's $5.99. And the next one I want to show you, I am shocked that they made this. Little Golden Books makes lots of pop culture books. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, based on the classic 90s TV show, The Power of Friendship. And we have Buffy and Willow on the cover. Buffy Summers is the Slayer. She fights all kinds of monsters. Buffy thinks she's the only one who can defeat these big bads, but Buffy's new friends are here to help. So cute and not scary. Lots of action going on. Of course, Buffy fans always have a good sense of humor. Here's the scariest page, so maybe don't read this to an itty-bitty kiddo. That's The Power of Friendship, Buffy the Vampire Slayer children's book. So we're going to move on from kids' books now. And I am going to find where I put these stickers. Oh, I have a weakness for stickers. So I had to buy myself this cottagecore sticker set, an idyllic collection of cozy stickers, over 650 of them. And they're just on one side of the page. They're on high quality paper. There's a frog, tea kettle, dollhouse, cabins, cottages, lots of flowers, lots of forest creatures like a deer and a bunny. There's some book plates or just floral decorative stickers that you can use on your locker, lunchbox, notepad, etc. Nice little autumn picnic, harvest time, cakes and flowers. This is gorgeous. So I'm going to do a cottagecore live stream several times this autumn when things start getting cozy and when it's not 95 degrees in my home office like it is today. Woo! Anyway, I will be featuring this again as well as the cottagecore baking book. So be sure to hit follow over on Amazon if you want to be notified when I go live. And be sure to subscribe over on YouTube too. I'm at Cookbook Divas and also at Cookbook Divas Shops. In fact, it would help you if I would have my ticker. There you go. I'm also on a new website called Benable where I can create lists of interesting things, and I'm going to have a bunch of cottagecore lists over there as well. Is there anybody over on Amazon Live? Be sure to click the heart button if you're enjoying this live stream. It helps other shoppers find my live stream. I really like this cute little house. This is kind of a summery wreath of daisies. Here's some Kate Greenaway style people and kittens. More flowers. I love the variety in this of shapes and sizes stickers. I think I got my money's worth because this is on sale for $10.99. And there's 600 stickers and I love them all. And I can't wait to put them on the letters that I write because I'm old and old-fashioned and I still write paper letters. So this is the Cottagecore Simple Life sticker book for 15% off today on Amazon, dropping it down to $10.99. Now, if you have a young person in your life that loves darker things, I have two books to show you. They both came out very recently, and both times the publisher sent me a free copy, hoping I would show it to you. So here I am. This is the official Wednesday cookbook based on the Netflix series, which is about Wednesday Addams. This is really well done. It's by Mary Mancusi. The Woefully Weird Recipes of Nevermore Academy. The photography by Jared Melendez is also phenomenal. And I love the end papers that are purple. So you would think this was just like a fan book with dorky recipes for Halloween, but actually a lot of these look really good and creative and inventive. And I have to say, it's hard to think up a new Halloween or scary recipe that someone else hasn't already done. This is called Real Wolves Cat Quiche. Now, I'm sure it doesn't really use wolves or cats in the recipe, and there are some pictures from the show, because this is the official cookbook. This is siren, salmon, and seaweed tea. Here's fire and brimstones. That makes me laugh, but they also look really good. I would make those, totally. This is Morticia's Magnetic Migas. I love it. I love that they worked some multicultural dishes into this. And I love ordering migas at breakfast. This is clever, and they didn't go too far with the green. Poison apple bread. I love this. So this is the official Wednesday cookbook. And thank you to the publisher for sending me this copy. Right now it's on sale, 27% off on Amazon, dropping it down to $23 today. The next dark gift book I wanted to show you is the is it official or unofficial? I don't know. It's the Nightmare Before Dinner cookbook, And the publisher sent this to me for free, hoping I would cover it. So here we are. I know so many people that love The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Tim Burton movie, not just goths and weirdos, like actual people love this movie. And here is the cookbook by Zach Neal. I'll flip through it really quick. I love the book design on this one. There's a lot of fun things in here. Creepy cocktails. Let's take a look. The chapter, The Nightmare Before Dinner. Over 50 hauntingly good dishes and drinks to die for. The chapters are frighteningly good flavors. Whew, I was having an issue there. Scary snacks, cauldron-worthy cuisine, macabre entrees, all treats, no tricks, creepy cocktails, and then put the fun back in funeral. And here's how to veganize it. Must-have tools and ingredients, plant-based swaps. Here's the first chapter. Frighteningly good flavors. See, that time I could say it. There's Lovett sauce, Edward sauce, sweet lime cream sauce. Yum. Dead sauce, I don't want to know. Hollow sauce, Veruca sauce. So there's not a picture for every recipe, FYI. Beetle jam. Soul sauce. This is very creepy. I'm going to skip ahead. Brains and chips. It helps if you have a cute little skull to serve it in. The Dietz shrimp cocktail. So this isn't just Nightmare Before Christmas, it's also Beetlejuice, very Tim Burton-esque, Edward Scissorhands, etc. Graveyard noodles, beetle bacon bread, cauldron-worthy cuisine. Here's a giant peach salad, so definitely a Tim Burton fan book. Barbarous barbecue beef ramen, so that's the stuff you'd want to cook, yeah. Macabre entrees, Cheshire mac and cheese, that looks good, okay. Edward burger hands, frog's breath, and nightshade risotto. Or as Gordon Ramsay would say, risotto. What's this? Oh, big fish. Okay, we're hitting all of Tim Burton's movies now. Victor Van Pork. All treats, no tricks. Willie's mango panna cotta. I don't like mango or panna cotta, so I won't be making that one, but you could. Beetle pie. I don't even want to know. Please tell me that's not avocado. I don't want to know. Blood orange cheesecake sounds good. Boozy, bubbly mango sorbet. I'm not sure which movie this is based on, but that looks fun. The Beetlejuice. We're in the cocktails section now. So this is the Nightmare Before Dinner, Tim Burton movie themed. Great for Halloween parties. Get it now and plan it. It's only $16.99 on Amazon. That's a great deal because this is a high quality book. Love it. That was really fun to look through. I hope you liked it too. Now I wanted to grab my copy of, but I can't find it. Okay. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe is a super popular book that everyone reads in autumn and rereads. And here's the deluxe edition as well, which I don't have yet. The sprayed edges are orange. But the reason I was bringing these up is they came out with a Pumpkin Spice Cafe coloring book. So I live in Seattle where it is rainy all autumn, all winter, all spring. So we do a lot of coloring books by the fire or in the evenings while we're watching Netflix. This is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe coloring book. And there's a quote from the book on this side and then the coloring page. And I use alcohol markers. I don't use crayons or colored pencils personally anymore because I'm an adult. But you can use whatever you want. And I have some Sharpie markers that are specifically made for adult coloring books that I use too. So there's books, pumpkins, cozy little scenes, a wood-burning stove in someone's house, a market with pumpkins and apples and pears. She happily slurped her noodles, her legs tucked up under her. The rain ran in streams down the windows. This looks fun. Halfway through October. So this is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe coloring book, which I am delighted to say is on sale right now, 46% off, dropping it down to $10. And the original book is also on sale. I wanted to mention another book by the same author, which you might want to read in spring. It's The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. That was a tongue twister for some reason. It's a romance, forced proximity, found family, and a slow burn rom-com. It says, as a world-renowned chef, single dad Archer never planned on moving to a small town, as no one in any Lifetime or Hallmark Christmas movie does, right? Wink. Now he's running a pancake restaurant by himself. But Dream Harbor, where all of this author's books are set, needs a new chef. And Archer needs a community to help raise his daughter Olive. That is so true. I have been a single parent. Thank you, community. Iris has never managed to hold down a job for more than a few months. So when it's suggested that Archer is looking for a live-in nanny, she almost runs in the opposite direction. Now Iris finds herself in a whole new world, one where her gorgeous new boss, i.e. Archer, lives right across the hall and likes to cook topless, shirtless. Keeping everything strictly professional should be easy, right? This, I did not read this yet. I bought it this spring and then I got super busy, but I'm gonna put it away till next spring because I have a whole bunch of autumn books I want to read and I like to read seasonally. But I wanted to let you know about this, and the paperback version is currently on sale, half off, so it's $11, which is what paperbacks used to cost, or when I was a kid, they were $5. What happened? Oh, paper and ink prices went up. Inflation. The next book I wanted to show you is for nerdy fans of Lord of the Rings. It is Goodnight Hobbiton. Let me see where I put it. Where did I put it? It's here somewhere. It's over here. So it's a parody of Goodnight Moon. It's by Steve Giesbrecht. It's not very high quality. It seems like it's self-published. I bought it anyway. The paper's kind of cheap. But look at the beautiful illustration. It actually looks like an adult coloring book. Behind a round green door, there was a cozy room and plenty of food where a map of the world could be viewed. And there were 12 dwarves eating on borrowed seating, and a pantry all raided, and beards all abraded, and one large worker of magic, and a little hobbit who saw it as tragic. That is your preview of Goodnight Hobbiton. It's really cute, not super professional, but I'm enjoying it, so I wanted to show it to you. It is $8.62 on Amazon today. The next thing is I want to show you, I'm very excited about. Do we have any Gilmore Girls fans here? This is the 2026 official Gilmore Girls planner from Inside Editions. First, I drink the coffee, then I do the things. So this comes with 14 dividers. So it starts off in December. Monthly spreads, weekly spreads, contacts, storage pocket, and over 180 planner stickers. So let's start off with December. I'm the Lorelai to your Rory. So there's the month's goals that you can write down. The month's priorities might be the same thing. This month's tasks. I would say those all three things are the same, but here's the page for the entire month of December. And then weekly pages with goals. And then a week at a time with room for notes and a little peek at the other months so you don't have to turn back and forth. So it goes through all of 2026. And then for those of you that like to use planner stickers, it comes with a couple pages of them. There's things like pay bill, important, appointment, due, don't forget, great for library books, and a pocket where you can keep things you need to keep track of. So this is really nice, high quality. It's by Inside Editions. They always do a great job. It's $19.99, which is a bargain for a nice planner like this. And I'm going to use this little ribbon to close it up so it doesn't pop open. So if you're a fan of the Gilmore Girls TV show, that is my recommendation. Next, I'm not sure you would buy a candle that you haven't personally smelled, but if you're familiar with the M&Scents company, you know what their scents smell like. I'm saving this one for August, which today is the first of. We burn it in my kitchen. It's a 1-wick candle. It's not super lemony, like I didn't feel like I just squeezed a lemon into my nose when I breathed this. It's kind of sugary and soft and fresh, so I wouldn't burn it near food in the dining room. But in the kitchen, when we're mopping the floor, cooking, cleaning up, etc., This is a really nice summer candle to have. And I burn a lot of candles because I have a very stinky puppy. He smells bad all the time. So this is actually a surprisingly high quality candle. I use a lot of Senses products, and it's fresh lemon, and it's not vanilla-y because I don't like the smell of vanilla. I mean, it's not offensive. I'm just like, meh. It is $22.99. And when you're done burning up all of the wax, which if you keep the wick trimmed, this will be over 40 hours, clean out the jar and use it for jewelry or Q-tips or cotton balls, whatever, in your bathroom if the color scheme matches. And I like decorating with yellow and white in February after Valentine's Day because I just need something to get through the rest of the dark of winter. So this is Senses Fresh Lemon Candle. It's $22.99. And their other candle I wanted to show you, before I drop tea on the floor, this is also Sense, and it's a fun gift candle because it has a sparkly lid. Very glittery, and you can lift it up, and there's a candle inside with a glittery label. And this is lemon cookies, and it definitely smells like sugar cookies and vanilla. It smells good, though. It reminds me of some of the softer pumpkin spice candles that come out during the pumpkin season, except it's lemon. Oh, that smells good. It definitely smells like lemon cookies, which are a weakness of mine. So if you like really sugary scents, this is the one for you. If you prefer fresher scents, stick with that one. And this one is 10% off today, dropping it down to $17.99. The next gift suggestion I have for you, I just bought for myself for my collection of trivia games. And I think it was a holdover from the pandemic when I live streamed trivia constantly, including here on Amazon. I played lots of trivia games, and it was so fun to watch people type in the answers, and I was hoping they weren't cheating because I couldn't see them. I don't know if you're cheating or not. This is one of the newest box sets of trivia from Ridley's Games Room. It's mythology trivia. And the cards have a beautiful back on them. And then they'll put, if you need to give someone a hint, they said, here's the right answer in the long purple bar. And then if you want to give them a hint, you tell them the other one and make them pick between the two. So in Norse mythology, all of the realms of the universe are held up by a mighty what? Is it A, a walrus tusk holding everything up? Is it B, a sea turtle holding everything up? Is it C, an ash tree holding up the world? Or is it D, a diamond pillar? That sounds fancy. Since no one's chatting, I'll go ahead and blab the answer. It is C, an ash tree. I would have guessed a sea turtle and I would have been wrong. Well, you can't know everything. So this is mythology trivia, and a lot of it is, of course, Greek and Roman, because that's what most Americans know, but I'm glad they're putting in some Norse and some other cultures too, including Hindu deities. So this is $12 for this box of, how many is it, 100 cards? It's usually 100. I can't read the back because my ring light is blinding me. Okay, the next gift idea is this adorable, speaking of trivia, this is Book Trivia by Pippi Post, an American illustrator that makes the cutest products for book nerds, book lovers, and book doofuses like me. So it's a cute little trivia deck. It is $15.99, so it's way more expensive than my other trivia decks. Look at the beautiful back of this card. It's on high quality paper. I do have to use reading glasses because they used a little handwriting cursive font that's really hard to read because it's tiny. And then the little answer to the literary question is even tinier, and I can barely read it. So, grandmas, get your reading glasses. But it's a cute little book trivia deck, easy to bring with you on a car trip or road trip, airplane, etc. And I think it would make a perfect stocking stuffer for your book lover in your life. It's by Pippi Post, Book Trivia Cards, $15.99. The next thing I wanted to show you and suggest as a gift for a book nerd, book lover, precious person, is also by Pippi Post, and it's literary locations. So you have Orchard House, the March House from Little Women, and I went there in Boston, Concord, on a trip, but I was with two of my teenage boys, and they were like, I can't do this. I can't go inside for 3 hours of museum. So I got to see the outside, and we had to leave. Wonderland, Green Gables, as you can guess, the Emerald City of Oz, a Secret Garden, Treasure Island, Pemberley from Pride and Prejudice, and Neverland. So it is a 500-piece puzzle. So I would say you could get it done all by yourself in like a Saturday or two, in amongst doing your chores and your other stuff. The pieces are a little bit bigger than normal, which I like. They're easier to hold on to. Comes with a little map on the inside so that two people can work together, and one can have this, the other can have the map. It's by Pippi Post, and she's made a whole bunch of other puzzles. Sadly, most of them are not available on Amazon yet, but this is $27.99. Next, I'm starting to get ready for Halloween, a little bit here, a little bit there. So I bought this board book, shaker book for babies, sweet as Halloween. It is $9.99 and it's really cute. There's a scary spider on the front. Baby can shake it and drool on it. Then you open it up and there's a kitty, a monster, and a ghost. The cutest bat you ever did see. The spider again. And my favorite, the witch with her black cat and the cauldron. And basically it just makes a really cool noise. That's it. So it is $9.99 for a baby board book about Halloween that's not super spooky. The next thing I wanted to show you is the Countryside Colorful Cottages and Rural Retreats coloring book by Color It. And I've bought a lot of Color It's alcohol markers that I've been using on their books. I haven't colored in this one yet, but I like adorable houses. And I like that they are on one side. Some of these are too intricate for me. I'm probably not going to color any cows. That's kind of boring. But look at these sweet children out in the countryside going for a bike ride. There's a literary lattes cafe and bookstore that I'm dying to color. I'm not sure why this is in Countryside Cottages. It must be a small town. Buds and Blooms, Barnyard Bakes. Here is a cottage that I'd like to color and pretend that I live there. I'm going to be featuring this adult coloring book in my cottagecore live streams coming up. So be sure to hit follow on Amazon Live if you want to be notified about my live streams. Or on YouTube, you can subscribe. Here's someone is harvesting apples and they're in their kitchen waiting to be processed. Here's a kitty holding a bunny. I'm not sure that would happen in real life. Some more cottages. So I need to color these. And here's a woman painting in the plein air. So this is Countryside Colorful Cottages and Rural Retreats. And I really enjoy these Color It coloring books. I'm starting to have a collection of them. So this one today is $24.99. There are a bit on the spendy side, but it's worth it for the high quality paper and the amount of illustrations that you get. I wanted to mention this raspberry herbal tea from Harney and Sons. I love their beautiful tins, but I also love their flavored teas. And at night, let's face it, I'm getting older. I can't have caffeine after 4 p.m., but I love tea. And here in Seattle, it's really hot today. You can probably see me sweating. But by 10 o'clock at night, when I'm still awake watching TV, it will be cool enough that I can have hot tea. So this is raspberry herbal. And I only drink it in the summertime, and I drink it hot. I don't make it into iced tea. It just doesn't taste that good iced to me personally. I love the decorative tin that I can use later to hold makeup or jewelry. I don't really wear a lot of jewelry though, but you can use it for whatever you want. And I love the flavor of it. And I'm not going to be drinking this in winter. Raspberry I'm going to be drinking winter, like cranberry, blackcurrant teas. Anyway, I wanted to show you this Harney and Sons raspberry herbal tea in this beautiful tin because I feel like I have a very book heavy live stream today, and the type of people that like books usually like tea too. So I'm glad I could show that to you. Next, for Burke nerds, another Jane Austen gift idea, the Pride and Prejudice Leatherette Journal. Leatherette means it's not really leather, so you can give it to your vegan and vegetarian friends. It's by a company I just discovered a couple months ago on Amazon, Steel Mill. They make lots of book-themed stationery and vases. This is their Pride and Prejudice journal, based on Jane Austen's book. It has beautiful end papers, and then on the inside it just has a simple cameo silhouette and lined pages, and that's it. And it has a cute little pink ribbon bookmark to keep track of your page, and this ribbon to keep it closed when you're done writing in it. It's just a simple gift, and If you know that you have a friend that loves Jane Austen, your friend already owns Pride and Prejudice, but they probably don't have a journal. So that was my suggestion, and it's $21.95 today on Amazon. Next, I picked up the most adorable book. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It is Charlie Mouse Cleans House. Charlie is a mouse that loves cleaning and organizing, so they're a person completely different than me. I like shopping and cluttering up my house. There's a map. They're going to visit the Wild Wood, and here's where all their friends live, and then they're going to go into the magical forest. And every time they visit someone's house, such as the Cozy Teapot, they help them clean and organize it. This is the type of book, as a kid, I would have spent hours looking through and just telling myself stories about the little creatures that live there, looking at their things. I just would have spent so much time looking over this or pretending that I lived there. As you can see, there's about 3 sentences per page sometimes, a little bit more on this one. So it's not much of a storybook. It's all about the gorgeous illustrations. And Charlie's visiting all of the neighbors and helping them get organized. This is Rainbow Street. There's a lot going on in there. It appears to be a candy store. So that's Charlie Mouse Cleans House, and I think it's so cute. And it is on sale today, 20% off, dropping it down to $15.99 for a hardcover brand new children's picture book that just came out recently. So I hope you enjoyed my little finds today. I forgot to add this one, Fairy Tales and Folklore coloring book. I'll just have to talk about it next time. And I'm probably going to do a whole live stream about adult coloring books as soon as I color in some more pages so it looks better when I throw it on the screen. So be sure to subscribe to Cookbook Divas Shops over on YouTube. Follow Cookbook Divas on Amazon Live. And I'm also on a new Bennable list, which has been scrolling down below, where I can create lots of lists. Bennable is like Pinterest and list making, all in the same website, but with shoppable products. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next live stream. It's probably going to be about children's books. Bye.